7th, 2020, and we are asking Spirit for a card a day, a focus of intention for the next 24 hours. This is not a reading. A reading is an intimate discussion between you and a spiritual advisor of your choice, hopefully led by your intuition, because everyone's born with intuition, but not everyone follows intuition, as you've seen throughout human society lately. Your intuition is your superpower. This is just a focus of intention of energy for the next 24 hours, and this is coming from the Adinkra Ancestral Guidance Cards by AdinkraLiving.com. And just like that, we got a damn card. And the card of the day is called Kuronti ni Akwamu, two councils of state, a symbol of democracy, sharing ideas and taking counsel. This card has been coming up repeatedly, non-stop for a while. And I'm also being guided to pull a card also for the card of the day from the Santa Muerte Oracle deck by Fabio Listrani. And again, these are, I'm being told, obviously the ancestors are stepping forward and two different lineages for a reason. Let's see what they, just like that, let's see what they got to say. Alrighty then, we have the number 8 again, which we know is the light. Is this a repeat? Seriously, do we have to go back here? Let me see. Oh, and there's a card sticking in my corner right there, and this one too. 31. Okay, so 8 is light from what I remember. Let me just double check because I want to make sure. 8 is light and 31 is celebration. So basically, wow. Okay, so Spirit is saying we got to work things out in our political climates, in our personal climates, in our actual self, our climate within ourselves, our self-preservation, our self-relationships within ourselves, within our spirit and spirit. Two councils of state. Then when we start sharing these ideas and taking counsel, we can emanate the lights. And then there's time for celebration. Look at that shit. Look how they played that out. Okay, so I see that Spirit is doing this thing. So let's do the first card from the Adinkra Ancestral Guidance Cards. Kuronti ni Akwamu. Let's see. We're going to read it directly from the guidebook, so we're not making anything up. Philosophical significance, democracy, dialogue, sharing ideas, and taking counsels. Feel encouraged to take counsel from a trusted source, meaning that take some advice from somebody that you trust. If you don't know them, as always, go with that intuition. That intuition is a knowing, not a feeling. A feeling is an emotion. A knowing is your intuition, okay? Share your ideas and concerns while heeding the signs that will be forthcoming once you open up. Additional meanings for this card: 2 heads are better than 1. The sharing of knowledge empowers, and the value is in the exchange of these ideas, the exchange of conversation, the exchange of energy, the exchange of vibration, the exchange of thoughts, whatever that is for you, okay? So once we start having those exchanges within ourselves, it could be with spirit, it could be with your ascended masters, the guardian angels, the archangels, the elders, the deities, the saints, the orishas, the loas, the elemental beings, the power animals. I don't care what it is you believe in. It could be with the planets. It could be with astrology. It could be with numerology. I'm not here to push a belief system. I'm here to empower my community to tap into their own power. Once you start realizing that 2 heads are better than 1, start taking that counsel, start having those dialogues, that conversation, then the light steps in. This is coming from the Santa Muerte Oracle card, and the light, because it was a repeat. I remember that skull, lovely. And it says the first world of emanations comes to an end with this card. This card represents the entrance point through which creation can manifest itself in the world. So basically, what you put out is what you attract. Back to these 2 councils of state, back to democracy, back to sharing those ideas, the values in the exchange, back to that energy. You can manifest what it is you're looking for with this card. With the light card, it says it encompasses potential and purity without limitations of shape, capable of illuminating and feeding anything it comes into contact with, like a sun, with generosity and vitality. So these ideas, this exchange can emanate, can multiply, can manifest with this next aspect, which is the advice of the dead. A source of pure energy feeds and lights your journey. Proceed in your project without hesitation. Any shadows will be dispelled. So basically, continue focusing on the good that you can do with your project. And yes, I actually spoke this maybe like not even half an hour ago to my previous client. I was telling them, like, you know what? Just because you have an amazing idea doesn't mean there's not going to be some bumps in the road. That is to be expected. Practice makes perfect. You don't first learn how to walk on the first try. Practice makes perfect. You don't learn how to tie your shoe the first time. You don't learn how to swim the first time. You don't learn how to ride your bike the first time. You don't learn through relationships without getting your heart broken a few times. That's what happens, guys. Practice makes perfect, okay? And the advice of the dead, make sure you move forward. And then after you emanate with that light, we get the celebration card. A celebration is in close contact with memory, and it incites us to celebrate life and the deserved results we obtain, which belong to us as much as it belonged to those who came before us, our ancestors, and the people with whom we collaborate, as expressed by the fraternity of the collective. As the tree that renews its leaves but keeps its roots, our ideas. We must always have the courage to renew our ideas while maintaining the principles that have guided us and that were passed on to us by our ancestors. And if you don't know this about me, first and foremost, I'm an ancestral and rituals practitioner. That is the first thing. I always talk to the dead. I've been talking to the dead since I was 3 years old. I know, crazy as it sounds, but that's my first memory of them. I trust the dead before I trust the living. So the advice of the dead, take action while constantly bearing the past in mind without being afraid to having to change your ideas, even drastically. So even the ancestors are saying, if you must do a specific change in your life to move forward, celebrate that change. You don't always have to do everything the same as us. The fruit may change, but the roots remain. Do you hear me? The fruits may change, the ideas may change, but the roots remain. And the more you work on yourself, the more you exchange that symbol of democracy, those sharing that ideas, taking that counsel, exchanging those energies, then emanating in the light, manifesting what it is you're going to perceive forward, even though you might stumble a few times, but keep moving forward. Your ideas, your projects, those opportunities are coming. You get to celebrate. You get to celebrate how far you've come. You may not be where you want to be, but you're not where you used to be. You have to remember who you are and breathe, okay? Take action while bearing the past in mind, without being afraid of having to change your ideas even drastically, meaning you can change the fruit, you can change the crop, you can change the destination, you can change the vision, you can change the site, you can change the plan, you can change the ideas, but remain and keep holding on to those roots. All right? So I hope this helps. I hope this helps you out today. This is a great focus of intention for the next 24 hours. I love this. And we just finished doing the community ritual last night. And I did the explanation on the Instagram stories. So I'm truly grateful for everyone who participated. If you like to work with me, as I always say, please follow your intuition working with any spiritual advisor. Even if that means you do not work with me, your intuition will always guide you to who, what, when, where, and how to work with those spiritual advisors. Okay? That's number one. Thank you for your support. Thank you for liking. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for commenting. I appreciate it. The more I am able to put this content out here, you guys can share this video to those who you feel that need it. Again, don't push belief systems onto anyone else. Everyone is different and they have the right and the opinion to feel that way. You can always agree to disagree, but express your talents, express those conversations, simple democracy, share those ideas, exchange, become tapped into the light to be able to manifest those projects and then celebrate. Because again, I love this. The fruit can change, but the root remains. The fruit of the tree can always change, but the roots remain. All right. Again, all this information that I've provided today, what I've spoken of is trademark, copyright, and registered by the United States government. Any duplication of this video in any way, shape, or form without my permission can be subject to legal recourse. Sorry, I had to say my logistics. Have a great day.